Jiang Li, the wife of the president of Jiang Corporation.
The film was translated
answer the phone,
and
husband.
narrated by M Media.
Purchase order contract.
Husband, help me. I've been hit by a car.
You can't even handle a small matter. Jiang Li, what trick are you trying to pull now?
I really didn't. It was President Liu He.
Enough, stop acting. Even if your leg is broken. You still need to deliver the order to the company tomorrow. Otherwise, you know the consequences.
Fu Yu, CEO of Fu Group. Purchase order contract. Fu family.
Why are you here?
Of course, Brother Fu asked me to move in. He told me to pick any room I wanted. And I want this one.
Miss Yang, this is Emma, and this is Fu's room. Are you sure you want this one?
Of course I'm sure. Since it's Mrs. Fu's room. As Mrs. Fu, shouldn't I be the one living here? Yes. Now that I'm back, and carrying the Fu family's child, and you haven't been able to produce an egg in 5 years. What makes you think you can compete with me? Besides, 5 years ago, if it weren't for you, Brother Fu and I wouldn't have separated.
Don't think I don't know that you left Fu Yu because the Fu family went bankrupt. Where were you when Fu Yu was down and out? Now that Fu Yu is doing well, you've come back to him. Are your feelings for him genuine? Or are you just after his money?
You're slandering me.
Did I hit a nerve? Getting flustered are we? Move.
Zizi,
Don't blame Sister Jiang. She didn't mean to.
Jiang Li, how could you be so malicious? I told you to stay away from Zizi. You're always crossing the line.
If I said it wasn't me, would you believe me?
Brother Fu. It hurts so much.
I didn't even touch you. You fell down yourself. Why did you?
Move!
You because of her one-sided story. Treat me like this. Fu Yu. I'm truly tired. Let's end this here.
Purchase order contract.
This is the
film was
last time I'll help
translated
you.
and narrated
I got the
by
Jiang
M
family's
Media.
order contract. I'll give it to you. And make room for your mistress. Are you satisfied now?
Brother Fu. My stomach hurts. Alright, go rest quickly.
Give me a glass of milk. I'm thirsty.
I'm telling you all. From now on, no one can boss me around.
My mommy said. Serving me is what you should do.
Young master, you don't even listen to my words.
Before I just didn't want to argue with you. You still dare to bark here.
I see you've grown bolder.
Fu Tin, the matriarch of Fuyu.
How dare you hit someone? Looks like you've eaten too much idle rice. Forgotten your place, haven't you?
I generate billings in revenue for the company. And when I get home, I still have to take care of your whole family. Even the maid dares to order me around. I won't eat this idle rice anymore. Can't I just leave?
This isn't a place you can come and go as you please. Is this a place where you can just leave whenever you want? You pretty thing. You're only fit to be a maid for my Fu family. It just so happens Zizzy is carrying my Fu family's child. From now on you will take care of her.
Make me take care of that, mistress. Aren't you afraid the baby won't be safe? Let me tell you, I've had enough.
This is outrageous. You a country bumpkin. Everything you eat and wear was bought by my nephew. And you still want to talk back to me?
I bought those with my own salary.
Without the Fu family, where would you get a salary? Didn't you used to run a wedding dress shop? Everyone knows those are all knockoffs. Talk back again, and I'll tell my nephew to divorce you.
That's great. I've already signed the divorce agreement. Please have your nephew sign it soon.
You want to divorce me?
Nephew, you've arrived just in time. I just wanted to teach her a lesson. She dared to talk back to me.
What are you trying to do now? Want money?
I don't care about your money. I just want to divorce you.
Is 50 million enough?
Keep that money for your mistress.
Divorce application.
Don't mind her, she'll be back in a few days. She's nothing without my Fu family.
Mr. Fu, it's bad. The Jiang family's partnership has been cancelled.
What?
Mr. Fu, our company's currently biggest project is the Jiangking project led by Jiang Li. With her gone, I'm afraid no one in our company can take over.
My prestigious food group can't function without her. Where's the business manager? Hurry up and solve this.
Brother Fu, let me take over. My dad has a deep relationship with the Jiang family. I can definitely finish it on time.
You just got back. You're not familiar with a lot of the business. Don't try to act tough.
Oh, Brother Fu. I'm very capable. Don't worry, I'll definitely finish it on time.
All right then.
Fuyu. 5 years. I brought the Fu family back from the dead. Consider it repaying your life-saving grace back then. We're even now. From now on, I'm going to be my true self again. Hey, big brother.
Sis, you finally called me. Do you know how much I've missed you
The
these
film
past
was
few years?
translated and narrated by
I've
M
missed you
Media.
too. I'm coming back.
First brother John Han. He trade mogul leading Fred's magazine.
Big brother, what are you doing here?
Second brother Zhang Tian, president of the Global Archery Club. Third brother Zhang Yu, global media tycoon.
Second brother and third brother are here
You're
too.
so headstrong. 5 years without contact. Do you know how worried we've been?
I'm sorry. It was my fault before. It won't happen again.
You've worked hard these past few years. Tell second brother who bullied you, and he'll take care of them.
It's all right. It's all in the past.
Good, nice and clean. This is the true daughter of our Jiang family. Let's go back to Zhangcheng. See who dares to bully you again.
Okay.
There's someone else who's back too.
Who?
Never you mind, it's a surprise. Everything's ready, let's go.
Miss, you're finally back. Master has been waiting for you in the living room for a long time. Yeah. Miss, you're finally back.
Dad. Dad, I'm home.
You still know how to come home. Do you still consider me your father? I advised you back then not to marry that scoundrel Fu Yu. But you insisted on marrying him. If it weren't for our Jiang family's support, how could he be where he is today?
So it was Dad who was helping him. I was wondering how the Jiang family signed that 50 billion order so easily.
Liar, you haven't been home these years. So you may not know. Through the efforts of Dad and your brothers, our Jiang family is now the richest in the world. 50 billion is nothing to our family. But since you've left him, there's no need for our Jiang family to cooperate with him anymore. That's right, cancel all cooperation with the Fu Corporation.
Also, your identity as the eldest daughter of the Jiang family. I will announce it to the world. Let's see who dares to bully you again.
Don't do it. Dad, I just want to be a low-key rich girl. This way I can also guard against those with ulterior motives.
Little sister is right.
Alright, there's one more thing you have to listen to me about. Tomorrow the Lu family is hosting a banquet. All the prominent families of Jiangcheng will be there. It's time for you to return to the circle you belong to and get to know Lu Fei. Haven't you liked him since you were little?
No way. Alright, I'll listen to Dad, I'll go.
Brother Fu, I don't know what's going on either. How could the Jiang family go back on their word and cancel the order?
Isn't your father on good terms with old Master John? Is there no other way?
Brother Fu, my dad has already pleaded with them once. But the Jiang family is the richest in the world after all. They won't give my dad a second chance. The negotiations with the Jiang family were going so well before. Could it be Jiang Li sabotaging us? After all, she was the one in charge of this contract.
It's bad, Mr. Fu. The Jiang family not only cancelled the 50 billion order, but all cooperation with our Fu Corporation. The Jiang family cancelled everything.
What? Who was in charge of these projects?
Jiang Li was in charge of all of them.
Louder!
Jiang Li. All of the Jiang family's projects were negotiated by Jiang Li.
Jiang Li, are you behind this? You think you can bring me down like this? Don't even think about it.
Old Fu, what brings you to call me? Did you miss me? Isn't your Lu family on good terms with the Jiang family?
I want you to help me set up a meeting with old Master John.
Old Master Jiang, to be honest, I can't arrange that. He's already retired. But tomorrow there's a dinner party at my house. Jiang Han, the eldest son of the Jiang family, will be there. You two can meet. But did something happen to you?
The Jiang family cancelled all cooperation with us. I want to ask what went wrong. To apologize in person.
Oh, I see, alright. Just come to GoldenCinema tomorrow. I
The
also
film
have
was
something to discuss with the
translated
Jiang family.
and narrated
Okay.
by Media.
This Lu family residence is truly magnificent. Even a dinner party is so grand. Zizzy, as the future daughter-in-law of our Lu family, you must perform well today.
I understand, Aunt Chun. This is the dress I specially ordered for today. Do you think it looks good?
It looks good, it looks good. Very elegant. The 4R I didn't even have the nerve to take that unpresentable Jiang Li out. From now on, I will definitely take you out more to see the world.
Okay, thank you, Aunt Chun.
Alright, enough talk. Today I'm mainly here to talk business with the Jiang family. Don't mess things up when we go in. Let's go.
Li.
Brother Gu, why are you here?
Gu Cheng.
When did you return to the country?
I returned just 2 days ago. Your brother asked me to come.
Oh,
I heard you got divorced. So I came back.
after that accident 6 years ago. I haven't seen Brother Gu Cheng since. It seems the person my brother said he wanted to meet is Gu Cheng.
That person looks familiar. Why does she look so much like Jiang Li?
It really is her.
Old Fu, come to VIP room 208. I'll take you to Jiang Han.
Okay. Why does this figure? Never mind. Zhang Li couldn't possibly appear here looking so beautiful. I must be mistaken.
Oh no. Why is my heart still beating like it used to?
Jiang Li, I didn't expect it was really you. Dressed like this right after your divorce. You're really dedicated.
You shameless thing. I can't believe that right after leaving our Fu family, you hooked up with another man.
This gentle. Please watch your mouth. Otherwise, I'll have someone escort you out.
Who are you? I'm giving you some friendly advice. Jiang Li is a materialistic woman. Don't be fooled by her.
Is this the kind of life you've been living all these years?
Full of lies. The materialistic person is you.
You even fancy this kind of trash. You're not a good person either. How dare you hit me? You don't want to live anymore.
You're the one who doesn't want to live. Then let's settle the old and new scores today. I'll hit you again if you don't watch your mouth, believe it or not.
I dare you. I haven't seen you in a few days. And you've grown bolder.
Brother Fu, I just wanted to advise her to behave herself. I didn't expect her to hit me.
Fu Yu, we have no connection now. Let go.
I haven't signed yet.
How did I not notice this before? You are such a disgusting person.
Me disgusting, you're the disgusting one. You're so eager to find the next one before we even split up. Oh wait. Or did you already find the next one before we split?
You think everyone is as unfaithful as you.
I thought you were a decent woman. I didn't expect you to be such a slut.
Brother Gu Chang. He's not worth your effort.
I failed to protect you. I will protect you from now on.
How dare you have someone beat up my Fujij? I'll fight you.
Let's see who dares.
Isn't this the world's richest man? Zhang Han, the eldest son of the Jiang family?
Brother.
What is his relationship with Jiang Li? Judging by the way he addressed her, it seems quite intimate. I heard the Jiang family has a mysterious eldest daughter. Could it be...
Whoever dares to disrespect liar, I Jiang Han will repay tenfold.
No wonder the Jiang family cancelled all cooperation. It really was Jiang Li's doing.
Mr. Zhang, I don't know, how did you meet my ex-wife? But business is business. After all, it's a win-win situation. I hope you'll consider it carefully.
What's our relationship? None of your business.
The film was translated
and the cooperation you
and
mentioned is laughable.
narrated by M Media.
The cooperation is permanently canceled. No further discussion.
I didn't expect you to be so vicious. But I want to tell you. A wealthy family isn't a place second-hand goods can just waltz into.
Thanks for the reminder. Now can you get out?
Didn't you three hear what she said? Do I need to say it again? Someone.
That won't be necessary.
Who dares to disrespect this old man? Causing trouble here.
Grandpa Lu.
Liar. You've grown up so much, so beautiful. Here to see your fiancé right. I'll call that boy Luffy over right now. Where'd the rascal run off to? Get over here.
Grandpa, I have something to do, gotta go. Please tell Jiang Han. I refuse this marriage.
I dare you.
Grandpa, Jiang Li was ugly and fat as a child. I don't like ugly freaks. Just reject her, I'm hanging up.
Grandpa Lu. I was a bit of a glutton when I was little. Don't blame Luffy. Actually, I came here today to break off the engagement too.
Well then, it's his loss.
Brother Fu. Jiang Li isn't even ashamed of social climbing. What do we have to be ashamed of?
Exactly.
Li, who are you really?
Your salary is over 8,000 a month. That's already quite high. You go and look at other people's nannies. Whose salary is this high? Truly insatiable. Back then with the salary, I was very satisfied. After Madam left, my workload directly doubled.
What are you saying? Zhang Li has to do half the housework at home. Then what did I pay you for?
What's wrong with doing some housework? As a daughter-in-law, it's her duty. A stinking girl from the countryside still wants to be treated like a young miss.
Then Zhang Li said you bullied her. Is it also true that you humiliated her?
Young master, she couldn't do some things well. I was just teaching her. Just giving her a lesson.
Brother Fu, don't be angry. It's Zhang Li's duty to be filial to Auntie. Besides, she's an outsider now. You don't have to for an outsider. Get angry with Auntie.
Exactly. It's just as well that bitch is gone.
5 years. Day and night to help you. I worked at the company, just to help you return to your peak. In your house. Not only did I have to serve your mother, but also your younger brother. Even your housemates could order me around. I just wanted you to look at me more.
So, this is the kind of life you've been living in my Fu family. From now on, none of you are allowed to bully Zhang Li again. Otherwise, don't blame me for being rude.
Brother Fu, don't forget the Jiang family's concert tonight. Brother Fu clearly didn't care about Jiang Li. Why suddenly? Is he siding with that little darling again? It seems I still need to marry Fu Ji as soon as possible. Lest things change. Miss, this is a gift from the young master. The British royal family star of South Africa. The second largest diamond in the world. 3,106 carats. This is a gift from the little young master. Audrey Hepburn's private collection. The only one in the world.
Dad brothers. You're spoiling me too much. These are all world treasures. You guys are too extravagant.
Only the best things in the world are worthy of my precious daughter.
Yes, these are not things you can buy. Just with money. It took us brothers a whole year. As long as little sister likes it, no matter how precious, we brothers can get it for you.
Alright then this time. I'll accept it. Don't be so wasteful next time.
Wasteful, our family's money is for spoiling you. Spend it however you want. Wear these to the concert with Big Brother tonight. Big Brother wants to hear you play a piece.
Hey, our second brother and third brother going.
We have something to do. You go with Big Brother.
Okay.
Zizi, you look so beautiful today. You really bring honor to my son. You're the most beautiful one here.
Hey, Auntie Chen. I just dressed up a
The
little.
film was translated.
Don't call
and
me auntie
narrated
anymore.
by
Call me
M
mom.
Media.
Okay, Mom.
Zhang Li,
What are you doing? We're already divorced. Why do you keep pestering me?
I just want to say I'm sorry. Before, when you were at our house, you suffered so much. I've been thinking, if there's any chance I can make it up to you.
I want you to stay away from me. Can you do that for me?
You go in first. A few VIP guests haven't arrived yet. I'll go greet them. In our Jiang family's territory. Who dares to bully you? Big Brother, have him thrown out.
Understood, Big Brother, don't worry.
Why do I always run into you Jinx? Such bad luck.
This necklace is the star of South Africa from England. How could you possibly afford it? It's worth at least 300 million.
Zizi, 300 million. She couldn't afford it in 8 lifetimes. It must be a fake.
Even if she snagged Jiang Han. He wouldn't spend a penny on her.
Are you done? If you're done, please go back to your regular seats. Don't disturb the others watching the performance.
What's so great about your VIP seats? Isn't it just something you traded your body for?
Who told you that? And what business is it of yours anyway?
Don't think you're all that just because you're dressed up and sitting in a VIP seat. This concert features world-renowned musicians. You, a country bumpkin, can you even understand it? Unlike our Zizzy, who has studied music since childhood, grade 10 in piano, you're only fit to play the erhu. What are you putting on Espa?
Mom. Even if I haven't reached grade 10, I'm still more than enough compared to her.
Is that so? Then I'll give you the chance later. Let me witness your skills.
All right, enough chatting. The concert will start soon.
Welcome everyone to this concert. I believe it will be a visual feast for you all. First, let's invite our world-class piano maestro, Jiang, to bring us a performance of Autumn Love. Isn't that the man who stood up for Zhang Li the other day? He's actually a world-renowned piano master. You don't even know him. He's not only a piano master, but also the heir to the GU Corporation, the second largest family in Zhongcheng.
Indeed. It's said that this is his first performance in 6 years since he stopped playing. Prepared especially for someone he loves. We're in for a treat today.
What's so great about him? He's just a rich kid. Unlike Brother Fu, who relies on his own abilities.
Prepared especially for someone he loves. Could it be for Zhang Li?
Mr. GU, this piece Autumn Love, did you choose it intentionally? As a piece you haven't played for 6 years. Is there some deeper meaning?
This piece, I want to dedicate it to someone present here. That is Shi Li. We haven't seen each other for 6 years. She has also suffered a lot. What I want to say here is, from now on, I won't let anyone hurt her again.
Public display of affection. This is so sweet.
Yeah, but who is this Zhao Li? Among Jiangkang's socialites, I've never heard of this person.
She's my former daughter-in-law. Not a celebrity, just a country bumpkin.
Her outfit looks expensive. She doesn't seem like she's from the countryside.
What she's wearing was bought for her by another lover, Jin Han. 2 lovers. And both are from Zhongcheng's first and second most prominent families. What's so special about this woman?
Enough talking behind someone's back. How disgusting.
Next, I'd like to invite Shi Li to the stage to play a piece. Everyone please welcome her with applause.
Humph, Zhang Li. Let's see how you keep up the act now. A country bumpkin playing the piano, embarrassing herself in front of so many people.
Then allow me to make a fool of myself. I'll play Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 3.
This is one of the world's 10 most difficult piano pieces.
Zhang Li, do you know what you're doing? Showing off, aren't you?
Do you think everyone here is a fool?
However, I'd like to invite someone to play with me. Yang Zizi, come on up.
This is my daughter-in-law. Grade 10 in piano.
So arrogant. Compared to you, my skill is more than enough.
Then let me experience it.
Can Yang Yi even play? This is awful.
Isn't it? Compared to Zhang Li, it's like kindergarten level. Grade 10 in piano, huh? What a joke.
Zhang Li didn't actually play. She's playing a backing track. This is the even more difficult Piano Concerto No. 2. To play like this is at least near master level.
How can she play the piano? Why did I never know?
Impossible. She's just a country bumpkin. How could she have the opportunity to learn?
Miss Yang? Slandering someone because you can't outplay them is rather disgraceful, isn't it?
Lizzie is the Yang family's heiress. She's been learning piano since she was young. She's just a little rusty.
Is the Yang group that impressive? I've never heard of it. I think they sell biscuits.
What an embarrassment. But taking this opportunity, I want to propose to Fuyu. I hope everyone will give us their blessings.
I hate being threatened more than anything. Between the two of us, you're overthinking it.
Jiang Li, it's all your fault I was humiliated today. Otherwise, Brother Fu wouldn't have rejected my proposal. Humph. Brother Fu will be mine sooner or later.
What do you want?
The way you play the piano. It's very beautiful, but why haven't I seen it before?
If that's what you want to talk about, I don't want to hear it move.
What's the matter? Going on a date with QUYyn?
How many times have I told you? We're done. It's none of your business. I'm not your plaything. To be taken when wanted, and discarded when not.
Looks like you've latched onto both Jiang and QUYyn. You look down on me now, huh?
What nonsense are you talking about?
Jiang bought you this dress, didn't he?
So what if he did?
QUYyn, in front of everyone, said he would protect you. You were so happy, weren't you?
What are you trying to say?
I just want to see which of these two is the one that made us divorce.
Our divorce has nothing to do with anyone. I'm simply sick of you.
In the past 5 years we've been together, have I ever mistreated you? You had food and drink at home, and I even provided you with a job. Isn't it good to live a good life? You just had to go chase after men, and you chased after 2 at once. Isn't that just being a slut?
I am a slut. Who's the real slut here? Who got the mysteries pregnant? And who
The
brought
film
the
was
mysteries home
translated
to
and
humiliate
narrated
me?
by M.
It's not like that. The reason I don't touch you is
For you, please don't go, okay?
you look really quite pitiful like this.
Thank you for saving me back then. I will repay you for the rest of my life.
So you always thought it was me who saved you. When the company gets better in a few years, I'll tell you the truth. If you want to leave, I'll let you go.
All right. I don't want to hear it.
But I haven't signed the divorce papers yet. I'm still your husband.
What do you want?
I'll give you one last chance. Come home with me.
I'll tell you one more time. We're over.
Fine. Then let me ask you this. Why did the Jiang family cancel all orders and cooperation? Was it you? You know very well how important these orders are to me. You dare to deliberately retaliate against me.
This is the real reason you came to me, isn't it? No. I have no interest in getting back at you. You're insignificant to me. Insignificant.
Insignificant. Is that so?
Exactly.
I don't believe you. Didn't you say you never touched me? I'll satisfy you now.
How could I marry someone like you?
Then who do you want to marry? QUYyn or Jiang?
For you don't understand anything. Still so self-righteous. Sign the divorce agreement quickly. Otherwise, I'll take legal action.
I hope you won't regret this.
I'll only get better after leaving you. I won't regret it. All your talk about winning me back. It's all fake. If he knew that I'm the heiress of Jiang Group, he'd definitely regret it to death.
Hey, where'd she go? Wow. Such a great figure. Why is she crying? Did she just get dumped? Then don't blame me for taking advantage. Don't cry, you're so beautiful. If you cry, even a stranger like me will feel heartbroken.
Who are you though?
I'm the CEO of Blue Group. Luffy. You should have heard of me.
Luffy, is that you?
You know me. That's great. That girl's name is.
He's Luffy. He always teased me for being fat. Thankfully the engagement was called off. Otherwise, with someone as narcissistic and greasy as him, I couldn't stand it. Excuse me, I have something to do. I'll be going now.
Hey, goddess. You've successfully caught my attention. Seeing my handsome face, you're actually unmoved. You have personality. I like it. Old fool, I met a super beautiful girl. She's like the goddess of my dreams.
Oh,
You're so cold to me. What do you mean by oh?
brother.
I'm
very busy.
I swear. I'm serious this time. The moment I saw her, I decided I have to marry her.
Young master wants to get married. It seems this goddess is quite capable.
Absolutely. Hey, what are you doing here?
Visiting Jiang Group. Discussing a project.
Oh, I heard about you. Your ex-wife, right? That's just too much. Not only did she cheat on you, but she also ruined your business. This woman is terrifying. If I ever meet her, I'll give her a piece of my mind for you.
Hey, Emph. Thanks, buddy. Oh, right. Where's Zhang Han?
He just went out.
Okay, then I'll go find him.
What's wrong,
The
sis?
film was
Did
translated
someone bully you?
and
It's nothing.
narrated by M Media.
Just ran into someone I shouldn't have.
Who?
Him again. You're like a bad penny. Following Zhang Han everywhere he goes. Shameless.
Exactly. I like following him. Inseparable. So,
Don't think you can just use some tricks to bewitch him.
Why are you looking for my secretary?
It's like this, Mr. John. I'm here to see you. Regarding the Fu and Zhang Corporation collaboration, I hope you'll reconsider. Business is business after all. Women are women. I believe someone of your stature, Mr. John, wouldn't mix the two.
First, let me remind you to stay away from Zhang Li. She's not someone you can trifle with. Second, the chips Fu Corporation produces are mostly third-rate in the market. A big man like you, instead of speculating about nonsense, should spend time improving your own technology.
Mr. John, next month we will be producing a batch of top-tier chips, perfectly compatible with your high-end technology currently under development. Collaborating with Fu Corporation definitely won't disappoint you.
If you sell me the chips, I might reconsider.
Mr. John, this is Fu Corporation's core technology. It's the foundation of our company. You are practically making an unreasonable demand.
Then there's nothing to talk about.
Zhang Li, did you leak the core technology to Zhang Han? Is that why he's using the cancellation of the collaboration to force my hand? Let me tell you, I'm not that easy to bring down.
brother, are you sure you don't want that batch of top-tier chips from Fu Corporation? Please don't let me affect the company.
Don't worry, sis. Our Zhang family won't be affected by a small fry like Fu Corporation. Besides, whether Fuyu's high-end chips can even be developed is uncertain.
Exactly. However, the Tokyo branch is working hard on developing high-end devices. Jiang Han, you'd better keep a close eye on things lately. This step in the company's development is crucial. Put aside other work you have for now.
Got it, Dad.
Dad, Big Brother is too busy. How about the Tokyo branch? Let me oversee it. I should contribute to the family.
Are you sure? Fuyu is in Tokyo. All right then. This is what you asked me to investigate for you. I've already sent someone to investigate. Now it's time to hand it over to you.
I thought if I let go of everything, we could each live in peace. But you all are going too far. Since you're pestering me, I will repay everyone who bullied me in the past. I will repay each and every one of you.
You stinky Jiang Li. You actually came back. You haven't contacted me for 6 years. Have you forgotten about me, your bestie?
Fire. I'm sorry. I didn't listen to you back then. I stubbornly insisted on marrying for you. I'm too ashamed to contact you.
That stinky man, Fu Yu. May our dear Jiang Lei suffer so much. If any other man pursues you in the future, I must vet him for you. Hear me?
Okay, I promise. Only men fire approves of. Can I date? All right.
That's more like it. Okay, let's go to the meeting. Let everyone meet our new chairman.
Why isn't the manager here yet? He's the only one missing.
He's putting on airs. He dares to not show up even when the chairman is here. Does he not want to work here anymore? Go inform him quickly.
The parachuted in chairman is most likely someone with connections. Our manager, however, climbed up through years of hard work. He gradually worked his way up. He's a veteran of the company. It's not surprising he's not giving him face. Now that you mention it, I remember. Our company's CEO Jiang Han, the eldest son of the Jiang family, seems to have taken a liking to a married woman recently. For her, he even cancelled all cooperation with the Fu Corporation. Rumors spread really fast.
You got some mongers. Are you done yet?
Jiang Li. Why is it you?
Mr. Liu. Long time no see. The injury on your head. Is it better?
She's the new chairman.
Yes. What? You know each other?
We know each other.
Mr. Liu and
The film
I
was
not only
translated
know each
and
other,
narrated
but we're
by
quite
unmedia.
familiar. Isn't that right, Mr. Liu?
What's going on here? That bitch Jiang Li. How did she become the chairman of Jiang Group? Not at all. Just call me Zhao Liu.
Since everyone's here, let's start the meeting.
I'm here today for the high-end mobile phone development project. Mr. Liu. Oh wait. Zai Liu. This project is under your supervision. Please give us a report on the current situation.
The most important project of the company right now is in my hands. No matter what you do, Jiang Li, no matter how you climbed up the ladder, you can't touch me. Mr. Jiang, you just arrived, and you're not familiar with these projects yet. I suggest you take a look at these documents first. If there's anything you don't understand, you can ask my secretary. After you familiarized yourself, then we can have a meeting. Don't waste everyone's time.
I'm already very familiar with these documents. But Zai Liu, there are some things you need to clarify. You abused your power for sexual favors. Is that against the law or not? You should know that very well.
Mr. Jiang, I've worked diligently for this company for 18 years. Even if I haven't made any great contributions, I've still put in the effort. Please forgive me just this once. I'll be your willing ox or horse from now on.
Fine. I'll give you one last chance.
Bitch. Just you wait. Once I figure out your background, I'll deal with you just like you humiliated me back then.
Zhang Li, what you did today was brilliant. That scumbag Liu Kong, thinking he's hot stuff just because he's made some contributions to the company. He's always up to no good. He even dared to mess with you. This time, let's see how he's gonna act all high and mighty.
If it weren't for his contributions to the company, I would have kicked him out long ago.
Forget it. Let's not talk about that bastard anymore. I'll take you somewhere. I promise you'll like it.
Okay. This is my old wedding dress shop.
Oh wow. Look, all the decorations here are exactly the same as before. You'll still be the manager. So, do you like it?
It really hasn't changed a bit. I love it. Thank you, Faya. Opening a wedding dress shop has always been my dream. I was still thinking, one day I could wear a wedding dress that I designed myself and get married.
Forget it. One day you'll definitely wear a wedding dress you designed yourself and marry the man who truly loves you. And I have a feeling it'll be soon.
Seriously, why do I run into you, you jinx? Everywhere I go.
You old hag. Why are you cursing as soon as you see me? Do you know what I mean? My aunt is giving her ex-niece-in-law a piece of her mind. Any problem with that? Oh, So you're Zhongli's wicked ex-son-in-law. So you're the mistress then?
Who are you calling a mistress? Zizi is my recognized niece-in-law. Kind and well-behaved. Unlike some people. Playing around right after a divorce.
Think what you want. This is my shop. What are you doing here?
Picking out a wedding dress, of course. My nephew and Yi are getting married soon.
Marriage.
Sorry to make a scene, but taking this opportunity, I want to propose to Fuyu. I hope everyone can give us their blessings.
Since you've already accepted Yang's proposal, why won't you sign our divorce papers? Fuyu, what are you trying to do?
What's wrong? Still hung up on my Fu. You've got so many lovers. Aren't you satisfied?
I'm not interested in your fugage. And you can choose wedding dresses. Just not in my shop.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This place has top brand wedding dresses. Worth at least 200 million. Can a broke ass like you even afford this place?
Exactly. You're just a waitress at best. Pretending to be the owner. Thicker skin than the city wall. Ignorant and arrogant
The film
people
was
like you
translated
are
and
rare to see these
narrated
days.
by M Media.
Hey, come quick! Jiang Li's being bullied by two paths. Jiang Li, your friend's putting on quite a show. Even knows how to call for backup.
Zizi, don't talk to them. Get security to arrest them.
Okay, Auntie. I'll call someone right away. Security. There are two lunatics here. Throw them out.
I dare you to try. If I hadn't come, you would have laid your hands on my people.
Yu Cheng bought this place. Everything's exactly the same as before. Thoughtful, isn't it?
Didn't you buy this for me?
Oh, I'm just a worker bee. How could I afford a place like this? Of course it was our young master Jiu, spoiling you even more.
Everything here is quite expensive. If you can't afford it, you better leave.
You don't have the right to kick us out. We're VIPs here.
Oh really? Not anymore. Can you leave now?
Hey, I approve of this man. We can talk. Auntie, look, they're bullying us.
How dare you cut up our Yi's card? You might as well close down your shop.
This is your shop. You decide how to deal with her.
You not only ruined my clothes, still wanna hit someone. I'm telling ya. This wedding dress is Vivian's spring collection. Worth 30 million. Handmade. You either pay up, or you go to jail.
30 million, my ass. I ain't paying you a dime.
Fine. Then get ready for the slammer.
You are suspected of damaging another person's property. Please come with us.
They broke our card first.
Yeah, they started it. They should be the ones getting arrested.
Comrade police officer, I'm sorry, I broke the card. I'll pay for it.
You?
Wait!
Brother Fu. Auntie just accidentally ruined the dress. And Jiang Li won't let it go.
That's right, nephew. Your ex-wife is vicious. She doesn't remember how good our Fu family was to her.
Not only that, she teamed up with her lover to bully Auntie and me. She even threatened to have Auntie arrested.
Jiang Li, is that true?
You always believe whatever they say. What if I said they started it? Would you believe me? Do you believe it?
You can't believe her. This little darling's words are...
Yeah, they started it. They're the ones who should be arrested.
Shut up, all of you. I'm a Skinya. Did you ruin her dress or not?
So, what if I did?
Apologize to Jiang Li now.
Apologize to her. Dream on. I regret being too nice to her. Now she dares to walk all over me.
Nice to me. I did your laundry, cooked your meals. Even fetched your foot washing water. I even washed underwear and socks. Your nephews. And that's called being nice.
She's telling the truth.
She only poured me a glass of water. Isn't it her duty to serve me?
It's her duty. Fine. I'm not gonna argue with someone who twists the truth. Officer, take them away.
Jiang Li, you can't do this. She's your aunt, for goodness sake. Don't go too far. Is that all right?
I'm going too far. Fine. I'll let them go. You come with me to the Civil Affairs Bureau right now and get a divorce. I'll let this go. If you do.
You're that eager to divorce me?
Of course.
Fine. I'll grant your wish. I didn't expect you to be such a promiscuous woman.
Nephew, you finally divorced a woman. Let me see the divorce certificate. So when are you going to marry, Zizzy? I'm waiting for a great nephew. Just say the word, and I'll take care of the rest. I guarantee your wedding will be spectacular.
Don't mention this again.
Brother Fu, what do you mean? Aren't you already divorced from Jiang Li? How long do you want me to wait?
I never said I was going to marry you.
What do you mean by that? Zizzy is pregnant with your child. You have to marry Yi.
You haven't told Aunt about your miscarriage.
I haven't told them yet. I'm afraid they won't be able to accept it. The grandchild is gone.
Don't you know whose grandchild this is? Don't you know in your heart whose child it was?
Brother Fu, please don't tell them. Otherwise, I won't be able to stay in Tokyo. You promised Li Xiang you'd take care of me. Besides, he died because of you.
Li Xiang was my brother. I'll keep my promises to him. But I'm warning ya. Letting me marry ya? No way.
Zizzy, don't you worry. He just got divorced. His mood might be sour. I said I'd get my nephew too. I'll make sure he marries ya.
Auntie, Brother Fu is definitely not marrying me because of that woman Jiang Li. Ain't marrying me because of her.
Auntie's got a plan.
Jiang Li, the homewrecker. 6 years ago forced out, the Fu Group CEO's first love. To marry into a rich family. Too bad she couldn't get pregnant for 6 years. Even hooked up with another man. Got kicked out by the Fu family. Jiang Li ain't changing her ways, using her looks to cast a wide net. Not only did she hook up with piano maestro QUYtyln, but she also snagged Jiang Han. Jiang Han, the Jiang family's eldest son, and used her body to get a top job in the company. Jiang Li, ain't she our newly appointed chairperson? No wonder she became chairperson so young. Turns out she climbed the ladder this way. Ain't that the truth? Her scandalous affairs are more dramatic than a movie. Jiang Li, oh Jiang Li, you hussy. So that's how you got to the top. If it weren't for you, that chairperson position would be mine.
The film was translated.
Just you wait and see how I deal with
narrated
you.
By M Media.
What are y'all gawking at? What you're looking at? Ain't y'all got work to do? Break it up. Still looking, are you? Get back to work, all of you. Back to work. Who put up this garbage? This is just nonsense. Babe, could it be Fu you's doing? This is too low. He's trying to ruin ya.
It shouldn't be him. He wouldn't stoop this low.
Could it be Yang Zizi and that old witch? Just, you wait, I'll find someone to deal with them.
Hold on, don't go yet. We ain't got no proof. We don't want them turning the tables on us. I heard. Tomorrow's Yang Zizi's birthday. I've already prepared a big surprise for her. Tomorrow, we'll deliver this surprise to her.
Okay. Mom, you're so clever. Jiang Li's reputation is ruined now. Let's see how she survives at the GEN Corporation.
Getting her out of the Jiang family is just the start. Getting her out of Tokyo is the real goal. That way, she won't be around to mess up your and my son's marriage.
Thanks, Ma. I'll be sure to be a good daughter-in-law to you.
Good. That's my good daughter-in-law. I can't wait to have you marry into our family and give me grandchildren soon.
Mrs. Chen, I heard about your former daughter-in-law. How could she be that kind of person?
Miss Yang is the cherished daughter of the esteemed Yang family. And young Master Fu. They're a perfect match.
Indeed. Miss Yang is also young Master Fu's first love. They even have a child together. A true love story, destined for a happy ending. Cheers! Jiang Li, what are you doing here?
I'm here to celebrate your birthday, of course.
As for your gift, HMPH, we find it repulsive. Get out. You're not welcome here.
In such a hurry to kick me out. Could it be that you've done something you're ashamed of?
Why would I be ashamed? Don't spout nonsense.
I spout nonsense. Who's really spouting nonsense here? Slander and defamation. Let everyone see. And the truth will be revealed.
Jiang Li, what do you mean by this? What are you trying to do?
I'm Miss Jiang's lawyer. I believe you've all heard quite a few rumors slandering Miss Jiang. I'm here today to clarify a few things. This is Miss Jiang's schedule of duties at the Fu residence. This one is the Fu family nanny's schedule of duties. Please take a look. According to my investigation, Miss Jiang's daily workload is heavier than the nanny's. This has been the case for 5 years.
Mrs. Chen, is this true? The Fu family's young mistress lives a life worse than a nanny.
Everything I've said is factual. Your nanny can testify.
Jiang Li, you live off the Fu family. You dress in the Fu family's clothes. And you feel wrong by doing some chores. Causing such a fuss over such a small matter.
Miss Jiang knew you'd twist the truth. So she prepared this. This is a 5-year statement of Miss Jiang's contributions to the company's revenue. In my investigation, Miss Jiang has over 5 years generated 200 million in revenue for the company. 200 million. Jiang Li dutifully serves her mother-in-law at home and helps her husband manage the company outside. To reject such a good daughter-in-law.
Indeed. I also think it's outrageous.
Don't listen to her nonsense. It's all fake.
I can bear legal responsibility for every word I've said. Mrs. Chen, do you dare? Miss Jiang has contributed so much to the Fu family. Mrs. Chen, you once trashed Miss Jiang's wedding dress shop.
My mother didn't do it on purpose. Don't slander us. Besides, didn't Brother Fu already compensate you? What more do you want?
I'd like to ask, will you ever stop? I let you off the hook last time. Why are you provoking me again? And now you're provoking me again. Hanging banners at the company, spreading rumors and slandering me.
We didn't. You have no proof. Don't try to frame me.
Knew you'd deny it.
This is the surveillance video from Jiang Corp. You two in the dead of night, sneaking around putting up banners. We're caught on camera.
Ha! I clearly saw there were no cameras.
Right. Your company doesn't have surveillance.
How do you know my company doesn't have surveillance?
The
Have
film
you
was
been there?
translated and narrated by
I haven't.
Media.
You must have faked the video.
We can have professionals examine the video. Then the truth will come out.
Two people are so unrepentant. You don't act like in-laws. More like mother and daughter. Today's your birthday. I'll give you another big gift. When it comes to forgery, no one can compare to you Yang QUYY. You Yang QUYY. Even dared to fake a child.
You're slandering me.
Lizzie, what is she saying? What do you mean fake a child?
Jiang Li, what do you mean?
Yang Zizi was never pregnant. The child and the hemorrhage were all made up.
I paid off that doctor. He won't betray me. Jiang Li can't prove anything. In that case, I'll take this opportunity to tell Chen Lihua about the miscarriage and blame it on Jiang Li. Mom, I didn't want to tell you, but I lost the baby.
Well, my grandchild is gone.
Momi, calm down. Zizi's child is really gone, but that child
Brother Fu, don't forget your promise. Don't embarrass me in front of everyone. Don't make me lose face.
Jiang Li, you vicious woman. You caused Zizi to have a miscarriage. My precious grandchild.
Health checkup report.
Zizi's medical report. Why are you showing me this?
This is Yang Zizi's monthly medical reports for a year and hospital admission records. They show that Yang Zizi was never pregnant.
This is impossible. You weren't pregnant.
You lied to me.
Fu brother, listen to me.
If it weren't for the baby, I wouldn't have taken care of you.
But isn't it better without a child? Just the two of us.
Is enough.
Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But I promise, if Fu brother marries me, I'll give you a grandchild within a year.
Zizi, how could you lie to me about a grandchild? Don't make me lose face. If it weren't for Jiang Li failing to conceive a child after 5 years, how could I have possibly kicked him out and married you?
Turns out being the Fu family's daughter-in-law was just about being a breeding machine.
Oh dear, thankfully my precious Zhang Lei successfully got a divorce and left the Fu family. Otherwise, he would have suffered a lifetime of humiliation. It's all your fault. You ruined everything for me. All of this is your own doing. You a home-wrecking mistress. And the child turned out to be a fake. Humph. Utterly foolish.
You all provoked me, so don't force me to retaliate. Somebody, take them to the police station. You slandered and defamed me, accusing me of interfering in someone else's marriage. You can recount these crimes, one by one at the police station. See how many years you'll end up in jail. Last time you used divorce as leverage, and I let them go. This time you're playing the emotional card again, asking me to let your mother go. Meaning, no matter what they do to me, no matter how excessive, I should forgive them. Is that right?
No. I can compensate you for the wrongs you've suffered.
Don't forget, we're already divorced. And I don't need your compensation.
Fine. Then how about I have my mother apologize to you?
These past 5 years, I've endured her insults and curses. It's not something a simple apology can fix. Wrongdoings deserve punishment. Take them away.
Jiang Li, you actually dared to arrest me.
Hey, don't touch me. I'm not going. Thank you, Fu brother, for bailing me out. I knew you'd forgive me.
I bailed you out, not because I forgave you, but because I promised my brother I'd look after you.
Why do you keep emphasizing this? We're childhood sweethearts. Could it be that now you?
Don't say it. I took you back, purely because of my brother. But I never thought you'd even bully Jiang Li with my mother.
I didn't. And don't you not love Zhang Li? These past 5 years, you never touched her. Why are you speaking up for her now? Is it because you're divorcing her, and now you regret it?
By M Media.
Whether I regret it or not is none of your business. If you want money in the future, I can give you money. But within 3 days, you must leave Tokyo.
Brother Fu, are you chasing me away? Have you forgotten? If it weren't for Zhang Li back then, the person with you, it should be me. You wronged me back then. And now you want to hurt me again.
I used to like you. But I definitely won't in the future. And the reason you left me, what exactly was it? You know it in your heart, right?
Zizi, are you really going abroad? Fu Yu's father just passed away, and the company is on the verge of bankruptcy. You leaving now will be a huge blow to him. You don't think I actually like him, do you? That foolish boy. If he weren't the Fu family heir, I wouldn't even look at him. Now his dad is gone, and the company is about to go bankrupt. Think I'd stick around with him through hard times? No way. I always thought you truly loved Fu Yu. Remember this. Among the wealthy, there is no love. Brother Fu, it's only after these few years abroad that I figured it out. The person I truly love is you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have come back.
I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't care what you think. since you're not pregnant. I have no obligation to take care of you anymore. Move out within 3 days.
It must be because of Zhang Li. Just you wait.
Handsome guy. Have a drink with me.
Not interested.
Am I really that stunning?
Are you sick? You're such a creep.
You're the one who's sick. You're so boring. Old fool. I heard. Your ex-wife sent your mother to jail. How could you marry such a menace? Why don't you tell me where she is? I'll take care of her for you. Old fool, stop drinking. Since we're all here, let's have some fun. Relax. Look, all the beautiful women here are waiting for you to charm them. Isn't that my goddess? She's dressed so sexily today.
That's my wife.
Babe, you look so beautiful today. Let's take a selfie. Look, there are 2 handsome guys.
I don't want to date.
Who said anything about dating? Just kidding. After all, I have to vet your boyfriend for you. In my heart, only you and QUYycz are a match.
This is so boring. Why don't we leave?
There's a handsome guy.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go then.
go.
Old fool. Are you drunk? That's my goddess. How did she become your wife?
Then go after her.
I'm not just going to go after her. I'm going to marry her. You're divorced, aren't you? Turn around. Be my best man. Look, it's all your fault. My goddess is gone. Hello. Help me find a woman named Zhang Li. I need to know her location now. You of all people. You, the esteemed young master of the Fu family. Tormented like this by a woman. Why didn't you tell me her name? I'll go torment her for you, how about that?
My wife's name is...
Hello. Found her. Good. I'm coming right away.
My wife's name is Zhang Li.
I'm telling you, I found another fun spot. Even more hot guys than the last place.
Fire. How many times have I told you? I'm really not interested in hot guys.
CEO Jiang. Someone sent you flowers. Jiang Li, I'll be in Tokyo in a couple of days. See you then. QUYycz. This QUYycz, honestly, if he has something to say, why not just send a WeChat? He even wrote it on a card. Who knows if he's sending flowers? Or trying to tell you something. And who sent these? My goddess.
The film
It was love at first sight for
translated
me.
and narrated
You're
by
absolutely
M.
stunning.
Media.
So I've decided to be your devoted admirer. I hope I'll have the chance to take you out to dinner sometime. Lu Fai. This Lu Fai. Isn't he the one who called you ugly and fat as a kid? Ugly and fat.
It is him.
These flowers are so cheesy. Disgusting.
Come in.
CEO Jiang, I need to speak with you. Can we talk in private?
What is it? Tell me.
It's a serious matter. It's best not to discuss it here. Could we go to my place and talk privately?
Don't push your luck. I've let you off the hook twice already. 3 strikes and you're out. Understand?
CEO Jiang, this concerns confidential information about high-end device development. It also involves the Fu Corporation's chips.
It seems this Liu Jiang hasn't learned his lesson. Fine. Let's see what tricks you're pulling this time. All right. I agree. To your place. Didn't Mr. Liu say, we talk at your place? Why are we at a hotel?
I'm staying here. Besides, isn't a hotel more convenient?
I see there's no one around. Why don't we just talk here?
That wouldn't be right. CEO Jiang has graciously agreed to meet me. Let's sit on the bed and chat. Don't you want this confidential document? I'm really curious to see what you're capable of. To make Zhang Han give you the chairman's position.
Zhang Li, what are you doing here?
Mr. Fu, since you two are divorced, you shouldn't mind.
Mr. Liu, since you know she's my ex-wife, this isn't appropriate.
Whether it's appropriate or not doesn't seem to be your concern.
I know you suffered a lot at the Fu family's house, but you can't degrade yourself like this.
What? Sleeping with him is degrading myself. I'm doing this willingly. It's none of your business.
Seems like you're really desperate.
I don't want to hear it. Be clear. We're divorced now. What I do is none of your business. Let's go.
Zhang Li,
CEO Zhang, you got away from me at the KTV last time. This time, if you keep me happy, I'll give you Fu Group's confidential chip documents. So, aren't you afraid Zhang Han will find out? You second-hand goods. Do you really think he's devoted only to you? I'm the head of the high-end machine division, and now I have Fu Group's secrets in my hand. Which is more important? CEO Zhang knows what he's doing.
Do you know? Stealing company secrets is illegal.
Do you think I'd let a third person know?
Is that so? With both witnesses and material evidence, is it enough to put you in jail? Someone. Your position as general manager of Jiang Group is now revoked. Let me remind you. Harassing women and stealing company secrets is enough to put you in jail for a few years.
I'm sorry. I said I'd ruined you.
Hearing those words from you is like seeing the sun rise from the west. But it's too late. Your company's confidential documents. You'd better keep them safe yourself.
Mr. Fu, I didn't touch your ex-wife. Someone else gave me these documents. Please don't misunderstand.
Yeah. Explain this to me clearly.
Are you free in a couple of days? Come shopping with me.
Okay.
But you recently.
Goddess. It's me, Lu Fai. I wanted to ask you to dinner last time.
And
Wondering if you're free
by
today.
a media.
Luffy. Okay. See you later then. But I'm bringing a friend.
Hello. Why did you agree to have dinner with him? And drag me along?
I want him to know. I'm the ugly girl he was betrothed to as a child. The ugly duckling.
Actually, this is good. Tell him everything at once. So he'll stop bothering you.
Since Zhang Li invited her friend, I'll invite old Fu. Let him meet my goddess. Hey old Fu. My goddess and I are meeting today. If you're free, come find me.
Forget it. I'm not interested.
Whoa, are you even a bro? Come on, hurry up and get over here. I'll be mad if you don't come.
Goddess, you finally made it. This is
my good friend, Li Fei.
Hello. Come on, have a seat. Goddess, I know confessing in front of your friend, this whole thing, is a bit reckless. But you finally gave me a chance. I don't want to miss it.
Alright. Since you like our precious so much, I'll ask you a few questions.
Ask away as long as I know the answer. I'll answer truthfully.
Good. First question. Do you know that she's been divorced?
I don't mind. Don't mind at all. The goddess is so beautiful. Who would be so foolish? Truly unfortunate. Actually, I also had an engagement. But don't worry, goddess. I've already broken it off.
Is that so?
You don't know. The girl I was engaged to was incredibly ugly. I'd rather stay single for life than marry her.
Good. On this point, I hope you'll keep your word.
Absolutely.
Then the second question. Do you want to know who her ex-husband is? He's quite renowned in Tokyo.
I don't want to know. Must have been some blind fool. For a goddess so perfect to divorce her. Really? I don't know him. If I did, I'd beat him up.
He's here.
Fu Yu. Come, over here. Coming, let me introduce you. This is my goddess. Jiang Li. So, beautiful, right? Old Fu. Even if my goddess is stunning, you can't just stare at her without speaking. It's rude.
Lu Fai, you really are a dumbass. Can't you tell?
Tell what? What do you mean?
He is her ex-husband.
What? Old Fu, is she telling the truth? You, two people. Oh, Old Fu, you're already divorced from Jiang Li. If you've changed your mind, we can compete fairly.
No. Me. I can't handle serving to great Buddhas like you. And I forgot to tell you, I'm the one you were betrothed to as a child. So she's the ugly freak you're talking about, huh?
Two people. One's blind, and the other's heartless. How could you two possibly be good enough for our precious Jiang Li? However, you two seem like a perfect match.
Let's go.
Jiang Li,
What are you up to now?
I grant you the right to pursue your own happiness. But could you save a spot for me?
I never thought I'd hear such words from you, young Master Fu. I'm truly flattered.
I'm serious.
Let me tell you something. I rejected Luffy because of a misunderstanding we had. But my rejection of you is more than just a misunderstanding. It's pure hatred. Will never be possible.
Old Fu. Jiang Li means.
The film was translated
You're completely out of the
and
running.
narrated by M Media.
So is there still hope for me? My goddess.
Lu Fai, why are you so persistent? Our precious Jiang Li already rejected you, didn't she?
Luffy, I've made myself very clear. I don't want a relationship. So stop wasting your time on me.
My goddess, I know. Calling you an ugly freak must have made you really angry. I beg you. Don't make me leave you. Just let me stay by your side and silently protect you. Okay, that's all I ask.
Wait. If you say that, aren't you afraid of angering for you?
Old Fu doesn't know how to cherish you. He doesn't know how to cherish someone as perfect as you. Well, that's not my fault.
Jiang Han. Hey, big brother.
Little sis, I heard Fuyu's bothering you again. Do you need me to step in and handle it?
No need. I'm not a child anymore. I can handle it myself.
All right. So how do you plan to handle it?
I'm going to show him. I'm not the same woman he used to control.
Good. I heard he's been discussing business with CEO Ren lately. They'll both be at the ball tomorrow. I happen to have 2 tickets.
Thanks, big brother.
Darling, are you going to the ball tomorrow? Do you need a date?
I suppose so.
I can. I can go.
No need to trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. I can do it.
No need to bother Mr. Gu.
Who are you?
You don't even know him. You've wasted your time in Zhongcheng. He's the young master of the Geo Corporation and a world-renowned pianist. He's also Zhao Li's. Good.
File. Don't talk nonsense.
Who isn't a young master? Hey, Piano master. So what?
right? Li and I have known each other since childhood. Li, this ball. May I accompany you?
Choose brother GoldenCinema. So that Luffy won't pester me later. Alright. Then thank you brother GoldenCinema. Thank you too, Luffy.
Goddess, oh goddess. So many people are chasing you. Fuyu just left. And here comes GoldenCinema. When will it be my turn? Alright then. Then I'll be leaving first. Bye bye.
This matter must be done
The
discreetly.
film was translated
Understand.
and narrated
Don't
by
worry.
Media.
Watch closely.
I'll give you 30% first. After it's done, I'll transfer all of it to you.
It's not good, Mr. Fu. I was driving by and saw Miss Jiang faint.
What?
She either die or be left disabled. See how you'll compete with me for Brother Fu. Li, are you alright?
Jiang Li. Jiang Li. Jiang Li. What happened?
I happened to be passing by. Li seems to have been hit by that.
Doctor, how is she?
The patient now has been hit in the head. Not only does she have concussion symptoms, but she also needs an urgent blood transfusion.
Then please arrange a blood transfusion quickly. Thank you.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough in stock right now.
Brother Fu. Li and I have the same blood type. Why not use mine?
Thank you, Yi.
Wait. Li doesn't need her blood.
Who is this?
Doctor. I'm the patient's boyfriend.
Since when were you her boyfriend?
None of your business. It's got nothing to do with you. Anyway. Li wouldn't want Liao Yi to be the one saving her. It's Yang Yi.
This is no time for this. If something happens to Jiang Li, I'll make you pay. Yi, don't mind him. Hurry up and go.
No need, doctor. Li and I also have the same blood type. Take mine.
Alright, please come with me.
Brother Fu. Could Jiu Chang really be Li's boyfriend? Why does he get to decide these things? And I was just trying to be kind and give Jiang Li a blood transfusion, but he spoke to me like that.
It's a good thing you were here. Thank you.
Brother Fu. Can I stay then? I don't want to go back to England.
Thanks to Yi discovering her in time, Jiang Li escaped mortal danger. It seems she really has changed. All right then.
Jiang Li. You were lucky this time. You won't be so lucky next time.
You can leave now. When Li wakes up. Won't want to see you.
Brother Fu. This.
What right do you have to order me around? Don't forget, I'm her family.
Family. Li suffered 6 years of grievance and humiliation in your Fu family. Minus 1 years of grievance, now you're telling me she's your family. Is this how you treat family?
I had my reasons.
Even if you had your reasons, you shouldn't have treated Li that way.
My family matters are none of your business.
Do I need to remind you? You two are divorced.
What do you mean?
From now on, I'll take care of Li. Please stay away from her.
You take care of her. Don't you mind that she's divorced?
What's wrong with being divorced? Even if she had children, I wouldn't mind.
Brother Fu. Mr. Jia and Miss Jiang seem to have known each other since childhood. Could they be childhood sweethearts?
Childhood sweethearts. Has she been having an affair with you all along? You're the reason I divorced, aren't you?
Why did you hit me?
You have such a filthy mind. Only you would think that about Shaoli.
Everyone stop arguing. This is a hospital. Not a place for you to fight. The patient is awake. Family can go in and see her.
Shaoli just woke up. Do you think she wants to see any of you?
Brother Fu. Maybe we should. Come see Miss Jiang in a few days.
Jiang Li. Jiang Li.
I'm all right now.
Thank
The
you,
film
Doctor.
was translated
Doctor,
and narrated
do you know
by
who saved me?
Media.
The person who saved you. His name is QUYtyln. He's the one who donated blood for you. You're fine now, get some rest.
Was that a hallucination? Why did I hear Fu Yu's voice? Right. He didn't even come to see me after my accident. So why would he save me?
How are you, Shaoli? Are you feeling better?
Much better. Gu Chang. Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it. It's my fault. I should have picked you up. If I had, this accident wouldn't have happened.
Gu Chang. I don't think this was an accident.
Not an accident. Then do you remember who was with you when the accident happened?
At the time, I thought I saw Yang Zizi. But I have no proof.
This is too much. Absolutely outrageous. Don't worry. Leave the evidence to me. I'll make sure you get justice. Shaoli, you've been wronged again. I failed to protect you. Later, I'll always be by your side, protecting you.
Is the surrounding surveillance destroyed?
Don't worry, Miss Yang. I work clean. No one will suspect you.
You go back first. Don't let anyone see us together. Brother Fu. This Lu Fei and young Master Jiu are both infatuated with Miss Jiang. The men throwing themselves at Miss Jiang are really one after another.
Are all the people in this hospital dead? Or do I need to hire a caregiver for you?
Mr. Fu. You're afraid I'll get better too quickly. And you're here to annoy me again, right?
Zili, there's something you should know. Although I really despise you, my ex-husband, but he took you to the hospital.
Then thank you, Mr. Gu. I'm fine now. You can go back.
Brother Fu. We came to see Miss Jiang with good intentions, but she doesn't seem to welcome us. Let's go first.
Wait a minute. You can go. But Yang Zizi must stay.
What do you mean?
About me being hit. I want to ask you, what exactly happened?
I don't know anything. Why are you asking me? I just happened to be passing by.
Stop pretending. John Lee was mysteriously hit. The surrounding surveillance was all destroyed again. And you just happened to be there. How can there be such a coincidence in the world?
Jiang Li. You might have really misunderstood Yi about this.
Is it really a misunderstanding? Let's go to the police station. The police will clear your name.
We can't call the police.
What? Feeling guilty.
Brother Fu. I just got out of the police station. I can't go back in.
Jiang Li. Do you have any evidence? If you don't have any evidence, you'll hurt Yi.
I hurt her. How many times has she teamed up with your mother to hurt me? You're still the same as before. You don't trust me at all.
It's okay, Zili. I expected them to deny it. Come in.
Who are you?
This is the private investigator I hired. He's been following you for a week. You gave money to the construction worker who hit Zili. He filmed it all. Chen Guo, bring out the photos.
Okay, young Master Gu.
Impossible.
What's going on? Gu Chang.
Chen Guo, what's going on? The woman in the photo isn't Yang Zizi.
Young Master Gu, I made a mistake. Yang Yi and that construction worker never had any contact.
Brother Fu, this woman isn't me at all. Why would Jiang Li frame me?
Jiang Li. QUYyczN. Is this the evidence you're talking about? Apologize to Yi.
Before my accident, Yang Zizi was clearly right next to me. Yang Zizi, did you bribe Jinguo?
Don't talk nonsense. I don't even know him.
Gu Xiao, Miss Zhang, I really don't know Yang Yi. This photo, I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
There must be something else going on here. Miss Yan. I came to apologize. All right. I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
The apology's been made.
The film was
You can leave now.
translated and
Brother Fu.
narrated by M Media.
Let's go.
Chen Guo, don't go yet. Chen Guo. I know you wouldn't be bought by Yang Yi. Tell me. Why did you lie?
Gu Xiao, I made a mistake. Please don't make things difficult for me. The money you gave me, I'll return it to you.
Zili. About Yi. I'll definitely assign more people to investigate this thoroughly. Don't worry.
Gu Chang. I don't know if you remember. 6 years ago I was in a fire. It was Fu Yu who risked his life to save me. I thought he would be a good man, but I didn't expect.
Zili. You're so naive. Do you know the one who saved you 6 years ago?
The patient needs rest. Family members, please leave.
Gu Chang. What were you about to say?
Forget it. Let's wait until Zili is feeling better. Then we'll tell her. It's nothing. We'll talk about it later. You should rest well now. Get better soon.
Okay.
You think sending a private investigator will get you evidence? Bitch. You're the private investigator, right? If you know what's good for you, hand over the photos.
What photos? You've got the wrong person.
You're truly loyal to Jiu Cheng. Do you want your wife and children's lives? Or Jiu Cheng's money?
You.
Brother Fu. Thank you for believing me.
I have something to do, so I'll go back now.
Stop pretending. John Lee was inexplicably attacked. The surrounding surveillance was all destroyed. And you just happened to be there.
I hurt her. She teamed up with your mother to hurt me how many times? You're just like before. You don't trust me at all.
Help me investigate Zhang Li's. The real reason. The sooner the better.
Do me another favor. The reward for this is 5 million.
5 million. Miss Yang, tell me. No matter what it is, I'll make sure it's done for you.
Make it clean. Don't make any mistakes.
Got it. Miss Yang, just tell me what you need.
Jiang Li. This is you forcing my hand. Don't blame me for being ruthless.
Brother Gu Chang. Thank you for taking care of me these past few days.
Never say thank you to me. Driver, let's go. Take Zili home first.
Right away, Mr. Gu.
Call the police.
Let me go.
Don't say a word and come with me. Who told you to offend someone you shouldn't have?
Brother Gu Chang. Who are you? What do you want?
Young master.
Quick. Call the police. And use all your resources to find Zili as soon as possible.
Who is it?
It's me, Gu Cheng. It's bad. John Lee has been kidnapped.
What? Are you even a man? You can't even protect a woman.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't say useless things. Did you see the kidnappers' faces?
No.
Who could it be?
Could it be Yang Yi? After all, she has the most
film was
hostility towards Zili.
translated
Don't talk
and
nonsense.
narrated by
Kidnapping is against the
Media.
law. Yang Yi. I hope it's not her. Help me check Yang Yi's recent whereabouts.
And call records. See who she's been in contact with recently.
And call records.
After this job, I'll build you a new house, boss. And get you a wife. Okay, thanks, boss. Come on. Boss. That dame might have seen our faces. Didn't expect the drug to wear off so quickly, since she saw our faces. Any last words? Spit it out.
I just want to know, who put you up to this?
Don't even dream of it. In our line of work, the most important thing is reputation.
I'll give you money.
How much?
10 million.
Boss, we can get paid from both sides. Tell us the dame's name. It won't stop us from killing her. Dame.
Woman. Could it be Yang Zizi?
You and your big mouth. If she finds out.
Tell you what, I'll give you 100 million.
100 million. 100 million, boss.
With 100 million, you can retire. Start a new life.
Boss. She's got a point.
Jiang Li. Just like you. You're really good at seducing men.
Miss Yang, please have a seat.
It's really you. Yang Zizi.
If I hadn't come, you would have all fallen for that bitch's tricks.
What?
Idiot. You think she really will give you 100 million? She's just a liar. A deceiver.
Bitch. How dare you deceive me?
Yang Zizi. Why would you do this?
If it weren't for you, Brother Fu would have married me already. You are a stumbling block, so you must die. Hurry up and get her. I'll transfer another million to you. Remember to handle things? Queenly for me.
Don't hurt Zili. What do you want? I can promise you anything.
Miss Yang is right. You really are good at seducing men. Even young Master Fu and young Master Gu are here to stand up for you.
I guarantee you on my name. I absolutely will not hurt you.
Brother, we can't afford to offend these two. Let's surrender. Idiot. We have no way back. If you want us to live, get these two young masters out of here.
Let's talk things out.
Why don't you put the knife down first? If you don't believe me, I can be your hostage.
What's the hold up? A hostage should be. A weak woman is best. Get out of the way and let us go.
You kidnapped her. Isn't it just for money? I'll give you as much as you want.
QUYtyln, are you alright?
I'm fine. Just a small injury. I'm glad you're okay.
That's good.
What's wrong with her?
Maybe the drugs haven't worn off yet. Let's get her to the hospital quickly.
Let's go.
She told me. She doesn't want to see you. You don't have to worry. The doctor said she's all right.
You rushed in without hesitation and saved her. Thank you.
It's what I should do. It's also a way to make up for not being able to protect her, I suppose.
To be honest, your connection makes me jealous. I should be the one doing this.
Let's not talk about your past
The
anymore.
film was translated
If you truly
and
care for her,
narrated by Media.
don't bother her anymore.
Impossible.
Ask yourself this. Every time Seely has been hurt. Isn't it related to you? Are you still not willing to let her go?
Hello? Have you found out who kidnapped Jiang Li?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me.
Miss Yang Yi.
Lass, you came back so suddenly this time, and you're not staying for a few more days. Why are you in such a hurry to go back to England? Besides, you were living perfectly well at the Fu residence. Did something happen?
Dad, something's wrong. Fu Jige was supposed to marry me. But it's all Jiang Li's fault, that bitch. Now Brother Fu has changed his mind.
Changed his mind? My precious daughter. So many people adore you. Fu Yu really doesn't know what's good for him.
Dad, actually, it's not entirely Fu Jige's fault. It's all Jiang Li, that bitch. She's already divorced Fu Jige. But she's still clinging to him, and even bullying me.
What? There's such a thing. Girl, why didn't you tell me sooner? I am a daughter of the Yang family. I am not just any stray cat or dog to be bullied.
Dad, aren't you on good terms with the Jiang family? Ask around. Jiang Li says she is the Jiang family's daughter. But there are rumors outside that she's only Jiang Han's mistress. So, I don't even know what's true anymore.
The Jiang family's daughter, I heard, is already married. In my opinion, it's highly likely. It's fake. She's probably just someone Jiang Han hired to put on an act.
That's true. She used to like Fu Jige so much. How could even Fu Jige not know about this?
This Fu Yu is really something. After all this time, he still hasn't given you a proper title. Next time I go to Tokyo, I'll definitely teach him a lesson.
No need to go to Tokyo. You can do it now.
Brother Fu, why are you here?
What? Not welcome.
It's not that. But why didn't you tell me beforehand?
Tell you beforehand. So you could run away.
Run away? What running away?
You'll have to ask your dear daughter about that. I'm here today to bring her in to confess.
Fu Yu, what do you mean by that?
Fu, Mr. Fu. He's the one who told me to kill Jiang Li.
I don't even know him. He's a lunatic. Butler, take him away.
Enough. If it wasn't you, then why does your phone's location match exactly with where Jiang Li was attacked yesterday?
I just happened to be passing by.
Happened to be passing by? Then why didn't you even pack your bags? Or say goodbye?
I missed Dad. So I came back early.
Oh, really? If it wasn't you who instructed him to frame Jiang Li, then why are there records of your transfers in his account? If you have any conscience left, I advise you to turn yourself in.
Dad, I can't go to the police station.
Fu Yu, aren't you being a bit dramatic? Everyone knows. My Zizzy likes you. You're the one messing around with your ex-wife. My Zizzy was just trying to scare her. What's all this about turning myself in?
It was just a prank. Besides, she wasn't even hurt.
A prank? What if I kidnapped you right now and called it a prank?
Fu Yu, this is in my house. You're bullying my daughter right in front of me. You clearly have no respect for me.
I was just advising her to change her ways. While I'm still being reasonable, let's keep things professional. If I were to treat her the way she treated Jiang Li,
would you dare do anything?
I dare do anything.
And who are you?
Dad, this is the Jiang Li I told you about.
You bitch. You're the one who put my daughter through this.
how are you feeling? Are your injuries better?
Thanks for your concern. I'm fine. I'll handle the rest myself.
You seem quite concerned about her. Doesn't seem like she appreciates it though. You bitch. You've bullied my daughter
The
repeatedly.
film was translated
And now you dare come to my
narrated
house.
by Media.
You've got some nerve.
Yang Yi I faked an accident and nearly killed me. Then she hired someone to kidnap me. Attempted murder. She's still strutting around here. So what do I have to be afraid of?
I already explained what happened with Yi. It was just a prank. Stop talking rubbish.
Like father? Like daughter. Now I understand why Yang Zizi is so arrogant and domineering. It's rotten. To the core.
Don't you dare talk nonsense. I'll rip your mouth apart.
Touch Sealy, and you'll have to. Deal with me first.
Gee, you Shao. I didn't realize. You came in with this bitch Jiang Li.
I suggest you watch your mouth. Otherwise, I can make your Yang family disappear from Zhongcheng in an instant.
Yes. Your GU family is the second largest family in Zhongcheng. But did you know? My Yang family has deep ties with the Jiang family, Zhongcheng's richest family. You want to mess with me? It won't be that easy.
Really? You hurt. Yang Zizi faked an accident. Still want the Jiang family to help you. That's utterly ridiculous.
You vixen. Still trying to impersonate the Jiang family's young lady. Jiang Han can play along with you, but old Master Jiang might not. You can fool others, but you can't fool me. When I have the chance to meet old Master Jiang, I will definitely expose you in person. You want to marry into the Jiang family? No way.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your stupidity. Use your brains. Think about it. Why do I also have the surname Jiang?
You have the surname Zhang, so you're a daughter of the Zhang family. That's just a coincidence.
Then why didn't you tell Brother Fu before? I kept my identity hidden. Do I need to tell you?
How could Jiang Han fall for you? Such a shameless woman. This kind of thing, if old Master Jiang finds out, there will be hell to pay.
Dad, brother. Did you hear that? Come in.
Old Master Jiang, what brings you here in person? I was just thinking of visiting you.
Uncle Jiang, this woman is shameless, daring to claim to be your daughter. Young Master Jiang, you mustn't be fooled by this woman. Do you know how hypocritical she is?
I don't know. Tell me.
This kind of woman, marrying into the Zhang family, will only be a disaster.
Old Master Jiang, don't worry. I'll take care of her for you. Good. How are you going to deal with her? I'll have someone tie her up and send her to jail.
Young Master Jiang, this woman is definitely not what she seems. She appears gentle and weak, but in reality, she's extremely insidious.
Is that so? Then I was indeed mistaken. We need to deal with them properly. Someone seize them.
You've got the wrong person. It's that bitch Zhang Li.
My precious daughter, are you all right?
Don't worry. I'm fine.
How is this possible? Before, I always indulged liar. She didn't want to reveal her identity, so I let her be. But now I realize I was wrong. I need to know that the price of her hiding her identity is being bullied. I would have revealed her identity sooner. Mr. Jiang, this is all a misunderstanding.
At the recent press conference, I said, Jiang Li will not tolerate being bullied by anyone. However, some people just refuse to believe it. Not only that, Yang Yi, you dare kidnap my sister. Our Jiang family will not let this go.
I really didn't mean to.
Do you know what you're saying? Didn't mean to. You caused the accident that made the rebar fall, almost killing me. I was just about to be discharged from the hospital, and you had someone kidnap me. You still say you didn't mean to.
What? You to my daughter, you actually did so many bad things.
Dad, she did more than that. She's the homewrecker who took my place, made me divorce, then faked a miscarriage, and made me give her a blood transfusion. She even hung a banner at the company, insulting my reputation. All the things she's done, I can't even count them on 10 fingers.
Mr. Yang, is this the good daughter you raised? You ungrateful wretch. Apologize to Miss Jiang right now.
No way, it was all an act.
Translated and
They are all
narrated
fake.
by Media.
I've seen through it all.
Stop talking.
Dad, you have to trust me. She can't be the daughter of the Zhang family.
Do you want to get me killed? Hurry up and apologize. If no one comes, no one can save you.
Isn't my apology enough?
The things you have done, it's not just about saying sorry. It can be solved.
So what do you want?
Your mistake should be punished accordingly. Where is the person? Take her to the police station.
Dad, I can't go to the police station. Dad, you have to save me. Dad.
Brother. Let's go home.
Hold on, I have something I want to say to you.
Stop pestering my sister. Hasn't that Yang Yi hurt her enough already?
Jiang Li.
Brother. You, Dad, and QUYyczN go first. I'll be there in a bit. Speak.
Jiang Li. I'm sorry. I was wrong before. I made you suffer.
Regretting it now. Too late. QUYY. Let me tell you, we're already divorced.
Jiang Li, actually, I've always loved you. Yang Yi and I. There's nothing between us. She's my brother's woman. Before my brother died in a car accident, he entrusted her to me. So I
don't care if what you're saying is true or false. None of it matters anymore.
Jiang Li, it's all your fault. You ruined everything for me.
QUYY. QUYY, why did you save me?
I never protected you properly. It's all my fault.
Don't talk. The ambulance will be here soon. You'll be alright.
Jiang Li. If I don't do this again, there won't be another chance. I want to know why you married me back then. Or was there something you were hiding?
Is this important to you? I married you because of the fire 6 years ago. You saved me. You gave me my life. I like you. I also wanted to repay you. As for why I hid it.
Li. Your uncle is asking you for a favor. Your uncle knows you like QUYY. Now the Fu group is in danger. Your uncle wants you to marry him. Help him get back on his feet. This has always been my wish.
But
Please just do it for your uncle.
good uncle. I promise you.
This kid QUYY has a particularly strong sense of self-respect. Before the company gets on its feet, don't tell him who you are.
So that's how it is.
QUYY. QUYY, wake up. Don't fall asleep. QUYY. QUYY. You're awake. Are you hungry? I'll go get you something to eat.
I'm not hungry. Stay with me a while longer.
You know, the doctor said it was 1 centimeter away from piercing your heart. You almost died.
I wasn't thinking straight at the time. I just didn't want you to get hurt again.
Thank you. You saved me again.
Actually, there's something I've never told you.
What is it?
That fire 6 years ago. The person who saved you wasn't me.
Li. Brother, I'm begging you. Help me get her to the hospital.
So you're saying you weren't the one who saved me?
That's right. I just took you to the hospital. So when you woke up, the first person you saw was me. And you mistook me for your savior.
Did you see what my savior looked like?
It was nighttime, of course. And his face was covered in soot. I didn't get a clear look at him. But I saw a severe burn scar on his right wrist.
Thank you for telling me all this.
All these years, the reason I haven't touched you is because I didn't want to take someone else's place. Now that it's out in the open, at least I can face it. Jiang Li, can you give me another chance? Let me make it up to you.
How are
film
you?
was translated
How have you been
and
lately?
narrated by Media.
Pretty good. Everything's a new beginning.
That's good. What's wrong, Zili?
Jiang. Thank you for saving me back then. And thank you for always taking care of me. For the rest of my life. I won't lose you again. I just want to love you well.
Zili. This belated proposal. I've waited a long time. Will you still marry me?
I will.
Zili. I love you.